Okay.
This is our company, Connection Express. The logo is an express train, or it's inspired in an express train, but instead of chimneys, it has antennas because we dedicate to internet connections. So, my name is Tomás David. I'm 45 years old, and I am an electronical engineer. I graduated in the year 1998, worked for IBM for 2 years, and then in the year 2000, I decided to start my own company with Marcos Garay.
Hello, my name is Marco Sebastián Garay. I am 43 years old and I am the vice president of the company. I graduated as an economist in the year 2000. I started the company with Tomás right after that.
Well, the company Connection Express is dedicated to improve internet connections, and it does so by providing cables that we design, build, and engineer. Connection Express is a medium-sized company located in Paraná, Entre Ríos. Its building is at Gualeguaychú Street, 833 Gualeguaychú Street, sorry. And you can contact us via our website that is connectionexpress.com.ar.
The problem that we are here to address is that of the slow, unreliable internet connections of UTN FRP. This is a problem that affects both students and staff, making it hard to use the online material and for classes or presentations. Further into the presentation, we are going to describe the problem that our project is going to solve. And the presentation is going to develop as follows.
Okay. Well, this is the map of the presentation. First, we are going to talk about the history of the company, well, the company as it is. We're going to talk about our markets and services, the services, the types of cable that we offer. Then we are going to talk about our company organization. Then we're going to talk about our premises and facilities, our building. And then, as I said, we're going to talk about our company history. After that, we will talk about the project that we have to solve the problem that the UTN has. First, we will describe the problem, and then we will talk about the project. And after that, we will bring a short conclusion to this presentation.
Okay, in this section, we are going to talk about the market and the services that Connection Express offers. We are able to provide our services to all the province. We work with institutions which decided to contact us, and with private companies of internet or telecommunication services like FiberTel. Connection Express designs and builds optic fiber cables. This type of cables are a new technology in the market and are capable of transmitting data faster. These cables are the basis of our company. Also, as a services, we install the cables in order to provide a better and more stable internet connection.
Now we are going to discuss our product list. Our first product is the loose structured cable, which consists of several optical fiber cables with reinforcing central member, all covered by a protective cover. Then we have the tie structured cable, which is recommended or we use in short routes of cables and in short buildings, in small buildings, sorry. Then we have the shielded cable.
The shielded cable has excellent crash resistance and rodent protection properties.
And then we have the self-supporting aerial cable.
The self-supporting aerial cable is designed to be used in aerial structures.
Now we're going to talk about our company's organization.
Okay, the president of the company is Tomás David, an electronics engineer. He is in charge of all the areas of the company, plans strategies, and takes the most important decision of the company.
Well, Marcos Garay, an economist, is the vice president of the company and co-founder. He is in charge of, as well, taking all decisions with me, the president, and with the planning and strategy department. He's responsible of the work areas, of organizing the work areas with the president as well, and shares the financial and legal responsibility of the company.
Okay. In the finance department, the person in charge is Robbie Martinez, an economist who worked 7 years as an accountant in Personal, a telecommunications company. He is responsible for the accounts of the company and to budget the finances for each year. In the research and development department, Roberto Gonzalez, a robotic engineer, is responsible to look for new technologies. These new technologies are intended to position us in a better place in the market. Roberto Gonzalez graduated in the year 2003, and after that he started working with us.
Mm-hmm. Well, the engineering department works together with the research and development department in order to find the best products and design the best products, technologically speaking. Jesus Molina, a newly graduated electronical engineer, is the head of this department. We decided to make him the boss because we believe in his potential. Well, Sofia Dreher is the head of the planning and strategy department. This department usually carries out all of our projects and works together with all the departments in the company.
Okay, the Human Resources Department ensures the welfare of the workers and manages the hiring of the staff. The boss of the department is Olivia Neumacher, a human resources specialist, and she worked 5 years in the province's government house. And the boss of the marketing department is Juan Bravo. He's currently in his last year to become a marketing specialist. This department has the goal of making the name of the company known, and as a consequence of that, to gain more new customers.
Mm-hmm. Something that I didn't mention when I talked about Sofia Dreher is that she's a business manager and she worked 7 years in another company in that position. Well, the design department is in charge of Florencia Riquelme, who works as a freelance artist for us. She's graphical designer. And the quality control department is in charge of, is in charge of Pamela Anderson, who is an electronic engineer. Previously, she worked 10 years for Cartocor.
Okay. There are 2 areas subordinated to human resources, which are the reception and the janitor. Jose Paredes is in charge of the reception and Raúl Zapata is in charge of the janitor. The reception assists people that enter the company, and she refers important people and phone calls to the president's office. Also, the reception administers the agenda of the company, and the janitor is dedicated to maintaining the building clean.
Mm-hmm. Well, now we're going to talk about our premises and facilities. This is the map of the company, and here it is located in the city, as I said, 833 Gualeguaychú Street. And this is the map of the company as it is. First thing that you see when you visit our company is the front garden, which has a path that leads to the reception. Then behind the reception there is the halls, which is surrounded by hallways, and in the center of the building is the garden or rest area that our employees use to rest.
Okay, in the hall, if you turn left twice, you're going to find the engineering department's office. And if you turn right twice, you're going to find the planning and strategy department's office, and next to it, the quality control department's office. In the right hallway, there are 3 offices. There is the finance department's office, and next to it, there is the research and development department's office. And if you follow down the hallway and you turn right, there is the janitor's office opposite the research and development department.
Mhm. In the back hallway, next to the janitor's office, is the marketing department, and next to it is the human marketing department's office, and next to it is the human resources department office. And in the left hallway, there is the president's and vice president's office. Next to it is the design department's office, and in front of the design department's office are 2 bathrooms, one for men and one for women. Now we are going to talk about our company history.
Okay. Connection Express was founded by us in the year 2000. The idea of opening a company of optic fiber cables was born while we were studying in the university. After our graduation, we decided to form a society and work together. We worked a whole year in Thomas David's house, and after that, in the year 2001, we could manage to open a small office, as an office in a small building in Paraná. In the year 2003, we were able to open an investigation and development department and an engineering department. Connection Express started growing, and in the year 2005, the company installed optic fiber cables in the FiberTel's offices in Paraná, and then we opened a finance department and hired an accountant for this new place.
In the year 2006, we decided that it would be a good idea to have our own design department to design the cables that we use, and then we opened a design department. And in the same year, we decided that we should have a planning and strategy department to plan next movements of the company, the movements that the company will make in the future. In the year 2008, the company works with Telecom Paraná, and that opens a lot of possibilities. So in the year 2010, we expand our business to more departments in the province.
Okay. The small building became too small for us. As a consequence, in the year 2014, we bought our own terrains at 833 Gualeguaychú Street and built our own building. This new building was far bigger than the one we had before, and that allowed us to build more facilities. In the year 2015, we opened a human resources department, a quality control department, a proper reception, and a janitor. And we hired people for these new areas.
Mm-hmm. In 2016, we decided that we should open a marketing department in order to reach to more public, to have more customers. And as a consequence, in 2017, we expanded to the whole Entre Ríos province and worked with AR Comunicaciones SRL, a company in Concordia. Nowadays, Connection Express is reference, is a company that is a reference in the area, in the province, because of the good products that it brings, the good service, and the innovative technology that is the optical fiber cables that no company had in the market. And we are looking to expand to other provinces in the future.
Okay, now we are going to talk about the problem addressed in this project. First, what is the problem about? The problem that concerns UTN and the one we seek to solve is an issue regarding the connection of the internet. This is a problem, as we said before, that affects both students and the professor, the staff, because they try to use the service. They usually try to use the service. For example, in the left picture, we can see a student with her laptop trying to log into her FRP virtual campus account, and she's being affected by the lack of the connection. And another problem that arises from this issue is the connection lag. This is a problem that affects most of our clients. In the right picture, we can see a professor that is trying to solve the connection lag that is affecting the students' work.
Well, the cables installed in the UTN that serve to transport the internet service, to say it in a way, are bad quality ones, and also the institution didn't give the proper care to the problem that it should have. What are the consequences of this? Well, first, the net saturates frequently, which means that people that try to connect usually can't because the network isn't prepared for that amount of people to connect. Then it is slow and unreliable. It has a lot of blind spots all around the building, meaning that there are some areas in where you can't connect to the internet. And then it is inefficient and unstable.
Okay, and what is the negative impact of the situation? Problems that rise from this issue are plenty. Students often can't get access to the online material because there is no service. Professors who use Google Drive and similar clouds might not be able to download presentations. Sites like YouTube, Pet Colorado, and such, which have a lot of useful content, are unreachable without internet.
Well, now we're going to talk about a project, what we plan to do to solve this problem that the UTN has. We will divide this project in 3 stages. First, we will go the planning and strategy department will go to the building of the UTN and will conduct a research. In this research, we will use a special software that the company has in order to test the quality of the internet that is received by the UTN. Then the planning and strategy department will also analyze the hardware that the UTN has. After that, the research and development department and the engineering department will decide which cables of those that we presented to you are more suitable to use in this condition. And after that, both the engineering, the engineering department and the design department will work in the design of the cables.
Okay, in the stage 2, we are going to describe our plan. First, we are going to order the routers. In the building, there are 3 routers, one in the library, one in the upper floor, and one in the computer laboratory. We are going to order 7 routers, one for the library, one for the front hall, 2 for the first floor corridors, and 3 for the upper floor. Next step is to choose the cables type. As we said before, we have 4 types of cables, and after we analyzed the entire building and its properties, we decided that the best decision is to choose the loss structure cable. It is going to be extremely durable. Then we are going to install the cables. The engineer department is going to remove the old cables and the old routers, and is going to install the new cables. Then also the engineering department is going to install the routers in the places that I said before, and is going to connect the cables to the routers. And the final step is testing the system. We are going to initialize the system, and then with a dedicated software, we are going to test that the whole system responds well.
One thing that I want to clarify until before we move to the stage 3 is that we choose the loose structure cable because it is a really durable, resistant cable, and it's really capable of transmitting the data that we need to transmit here in the UTN. Well, in stage 3, we will describe different solutions to problems that we might have. For example, if there were stormy days and we weren't able to work with current, with connecting, well, all our hardware to the electrical network, then we will still work. We will work without current. We are going to install everything, and after that, when the storm passes by, we will test that everything works correctly. If anything didn't work or were to break, we will have spare parts in order to replace them. And if there were a strike in the faculty and we weren't able to enter the building, then we will work on a Saturday or on another day, or a day that is not workable, holiday day, sorry, and we will charge a bit extra for it. Well, to conclude, we always do, as a company, everything in our hands to bring the best service possible. Our warranty is the satisfaction of our customers, and we also guarantee you that both students and professors will benefit from every modification or every new thing that we will bring to the building. To provide the best service possible, the best technology possible is our main goal.
Okay, we grant you that connecting point to Sapli, the university with the best technology and the best cables in the market. By contracting us, you are not only making a good investment, also you are making the best decision.
Well, that's all. Thank you for listening. I hope you liked it.